Hey guys, Robert here. I'm not much of a travel vlogger, but today I'm going to be traveling to the dump and also to a sheep farm to get a load of manure. And anyway, I've got a passenger here. Look here. You coming? So a friend of mine was very kind to lend me his dump truck, or his truck with a dumper. It's not really a dump truck. It's got a dumper bed. So I wrapped up a cottage reno yesterday, and after any renovation, you got a whole bunch of waste, more than can fit in the bed of my truck. Here we are, onto the scale. Let's see what we weigh in at. 3,900. Unfortunately, I forgot my hard hat, so I've got to hand bomb this stuff. You want to help hand bomb? I mean, that looks like a perfectly good vacuum in there. You know, look at all the waste. TVs. Got a yucky old frame there. We're almost there. Dump truck at the dump. It's kind of like Simba on top of the mountain there. The more time you spend at dumps, the more you realize there really isn't much difference between, you know, what we call shopping malls or shopping centers and dumps. It's the same stuff. You can get a better price at the dump, but the cycle of consumerism, where you know, it's only a matter of time until basically everything that's on that shelf ends up here. 3580 kg. So I am, this is about 360 kg. Hello. 82.91. 82. All right, now we are off to the sheep farm. Get some manure there. There's a scrapyard we go to, and there's a Rottweiler there, and a lot of the time I go to sell aluminum, sell gutter, and the Rottweiler's right up on the window barking at Sophie, and she doesn't really like that. I don't really like that. I mean, she's not stealing copper, she's a cockapoo. Do you like it, Tim Hortons? Yeah? Okay. Hi there. Could I just get a medium dark roast with 2 milk, please? Okay. And also 1 cup of water. Thank you. Have a good day. Forgot to ask for no ice. Sorry about that, Sophie. What's a dog gonna do with that much ice? Okay, you'll drink it. I never really cared for Tim's coffee. It's not particularly good coffee. The dark roast is better than the regular roast, but in Canada at least, it's basically the only readily available coffee. They've got locations. Every second gas station has locations. They're everywhere. So if you're on the road and you're in a rush, it's really the only option that's readily available. Feeding your soil, fertilizing, compost, it's basically become like a science. You look at, people look at the numbers, 10, 10, 10. You've got your phosphorus, you've got your, potassium, your nitrogen. You got to get these numbers just right. I haven't spent the time to think about this. I look at it very simply. Either you add manure or you don't. You add your composted material if you don't. If you don't add anything, then you can't expect very much growth now, can you? Do I need to know the numbers behind sheep poop to understand that if I add sheep poop, we're gonna get way more flowers than if I don't add sheep poop? I don't know. So this is a 1-ton pickup truck. So it actually has 2 gas tanks. If you've ever driven a truck of this size, you realize just how much it drinks. I think the reason it has the 2 tanks is just so you don't run out of gas between gas stations. All right, so we're $93 on tank 1 there. So See how tank 2 is going to do here. Close up tank 1. The least you can do if a friend lends you his truck is return it full of gas. $188 to fill. Not bad. To give you a tour of this wonderful vehicle, we've got this great feature. You remember these? I think these need to make a comeback. I've had about enough of power windows. It's by far the best way to open a window. What do we got here? We got AM, FM radio, air conditioning. The cigarette lighter. Why'd they get rid of those? I guess people don't smoke like they used to. Who knows? Let's fire this thing up. Let's drink that gas. Oh, look at that. We are full. $188. So this is the best feature. Hey, Sophie? We go up. There goes our bed. And we go down. It's particularly useful when it involves moving manure. The less shoveling that you do when you've got yards of manure, the better. Here we are at the farm. Farmer's loading up there. I'm afraid, Sophie, you gotta stay inside. You gotta stay inside. It's one of those dogs, I think it's a Great Pyrenees, that might eat you. You don't want to be dog food. Got all sorts of life in there. That's what you want to see in your manure. You guys might be friends, hey? Sophie, what do you think? We'll keep you inside, eh? Yeah. Good boy. I bet you know how to kill coyotes. Hey? Good boy. You won't get that at the garden center. Look at that. Worms everywhere. We're loaded. We've got 3 yards. I think I might need some more, but there's worse places to visit. I like that. It's a wonderful dog. Going to the garden center, you get 8 or 9 bags of sheep manure. You're spending the same as what I just spent for 3 yards. So there's no question, if you have the means and you need a lot of manure, go right to the source. It's a lot of manure. I've got to pull ahead. Oh, I got to get the last little bit there. Started working some of it into the rows. Still need to mix all that. I've got a lot of rows. That's a little bit of the day in the life of my travel vlog. This is my travels of the day, if you can call it travels, but I enjoy it. This is a great day so far. I'm hoping to have all the major stuff done by mid-June. We'll see. Bass openers the 3rd Saturday in June. So I'd like to be not have so many projects on the go by that point. We'll see how it goes. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna get this truck returned and then get back to work. Take care. Bye for now.